Today I'm gonna be dissecting this charger. This is one of the chargers that we get for free from one of our suppliers. When we buy a battery, we always get a charger for free. It's easier for them, so we accept them, and sometimes we give them away to customers, sometimes we sell them in bulk, and sometimes we use them ourselves to charge batteries. This one didn't, however, charge to more than 37 volts. So it was given to me to check out, and something is really strange here. That one is supposed to be inside the case, and it's bulking out, so I thought it would be very interesting opening this up and see what's wrong with it. Ebike charger usually lasts 10 years or more. There's really not much that can break in them. If they break, it's usually because they have been dropped, or it's usually something with the wires coming loose over here when you bend it back and forth, or if you have it in a bag constantly bringing it into work, it can bend, or most commonly it's the adapter or connector that's broken. It's very seldom it breaks inside, and if that is the case, sometimes it's water, sometimes there's bugs inside. That's why we never ever recommend any charger that has a fan, because a fan will be able to make a nice habitat for small insects, especially if you're charging it in the winter when it's cold, and insects like where it's warm, so they love creeping into both inverters and charger and anything that has a fan that's fairly hot. If you run like a computer in your garage, there's sure to be a lot of bugs in there. Sometimes they have screws. This one doesn't have that. Sometimes they have a screw underneath the label, but mostly it's just glued together or plastic welding, or what you call it. Yeah, you should have gloves when opening a charger or something like this, because it can still have AC connected in the caps, and it's usually the bottom side. I'm seeing nothing strange about this at all. Sometimes you can see burn marks in the bottom of some components that had been... let's just see if there's any power left. That's the safest way I know how to see if there's any power left. But an interesting thing, you should know that many chargers, as you can see here, it doesn't say it's a 36 volt charger, it says it's a 90 watt charger. That's because the voltage and amps are usually adjustable. Instead of making 10 different chargers that all have 90 watt at maximum output, they make one charger and they adjust the voltage and the amps, so it's always 90 watt. It could be 45 volt and 2 amp, or it can be, I'm not really good at maths, but you can calculate. It could be 90 volts and 1 amp technically, and this one actually has, it's not really a potentiometer, but it's something similar that adjusts the voltage and the current at the same time. Either increases the voltage and decreases the current, or in the other direction. That's very interesting to know. It is probably in many charger and power adapters, and you can actually change that. If you like have a 48 volt battery but then buy a 52, and you could possibly adjust the voltage. It is possible, but you cannot expect to find it. Sometimes it's hardwired with a specific component, but sometimes in simpler charger they have these adjustable ones. I don't know if they can get CE certification if it's adjustable. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I can flip it a little bit back and forth, and I don't know how much it can be adjusted, since this charger is not working, and I will not connect it, but I might go grab another charger and check if I can adjust the voltage. That would be fun for another video. Oh, here is something. It looks like a spider web. That really looks like spider web with some eggs in it. So that could be the reason. Somehow a spider got in here. Maybe because AC side maybe get a little lodged like this, and a spider could creep in. because we have spiders here. We have a lot of windows and they like to hover around the windows, and I keep my chargers in the window frame, so it might even be my fault that there are spider eggs inside the charger. I don't know if that was the problem, but it's very likely.